everybody, what is up? My name is Gabrielle Moses and welcome back to my channel. He's here.
I don't know why.
You guys might not even know who he is. His name is Chase Demore.
She meant to say daddy.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. How? But okay, today we asked you guys some questions on Instagram and we're gonna answer all of them for you. No matter how bad they might be, how much we might expose each
guys,
other.
I blew out Gabrielle's back.
Oh my gosh, no. But okay, let's get started.
Public service announcement, this is my first Q&A ever, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't even know.
He's not even a YouTuber.
I'm not.
He's a TV personnel. First question, why are you in Missouri? Why are you here? Go back home. Leave.
Taking my butt back to the Providence of Southern California, where it's warm and not 10 degrees outside.
Chase does not like the cold.
No,
it's a little nippy. Anyways, first question, why haven't y'all slept together yet? What are y'all waiting on? Yeah, Chase, why haven't you shot your shot yet?
First of all, I'll be the one asking the questions here. Is what makes you guys think that I haven't?
Well, anyways, next question. What's your body count?
I am a virgin. I've never seen a girl naked before in my life.
According to a TikTok I saw, it's in the 50s.
Except Gab. I'm just kidding. My body count, listen, guys, my body count.
I saw it on TikTok. I've heard multiple different things.
Guys, all the gentlemen watching this, you tell every girl your body count is 5, and then if they want to double it, you're only at 10. But you ride or die by 5.
Really? Yeah. Is that an actual thing?
No, I just made that up just now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because on a podcast, you definitely
listen. Okay, guys. So listen, we all have had our time, but we're not pointing the finger here. If anybody has the high body count, it's Gab.
No, it is not. Mine is 2.
Gab, I have to fight an army of people just to like get into the door, you know.
I understand that. It's not my fault men love me.
Yeah, I came here and she's got like she's like, hey, you need a hoodie, you need a jacket. She got every size clothes and every brand. I'm like, I know they ain't sending you this. Somebody's giving you these.
No,
clothes.
I just have lots of like parties at my apartment and people just leave things a lot. And so I have lost and found. Well, I have a good question for you.
You didn't answer what your body count was. Hold on.
I just said 2. I said 2.
And who are the 2?
My exes. No one else.
2. Alright, next question.
You never said what yours actually was.
I am a notorious criminal on social media, so you guys don't know if it's 10 or if it's 100.
Oh my gosh, okay. Anyways, have you ever shot your shot at someone and missed? When have you been denied, Chase?
Come on.
How many times?
I'm too out to handle Chase. I'll have you guys know.
Do the girls actually even like you?
They only like me for my clout. That's why Gab has me in Missouri right now.
That's it.
I got blackmails that come down here. Listen, look.
No, okay, whatever. Continue what you were going to say, then I'll say what
look, as a true-born player, yes, I've shot my shot before, and I have missed.
You miss a lot, don't you?
I don't miss very often. But when I do miss, let me tell you about my ego. My ego gets chopped in half, and I know all the people out there love to hear about how too out to handle Chase. He gets his ego there. Let me tell you. One time, I shot my shot at this girl. I really liked her a whole lot. Like, I didn't even like her at first. Like, to be honest with you, she really liked me. But she shot a shot at me, and then I started giving her a chance, and then finally I let my best friend convince me that I should date this girl against everything that, you know, I was thinking in my head. And the day I decided to block all of my other girls and focus directly on her, she went and she had the dirty with somebody else that is a very popular public figure that I can't really name right now.
That is definitely in a relationship.
With a kid.
With a kid. Yeah, I've never missed my shot.
She's had 2 boyfriends. One got the YouTube channel, the other one got, I don't know.
Honestly though, if I like someone, usually they like me back. I'm not gonna lie. And then they just catch too many feelings.
Gabrielle Moses is a hot commodity. She catches feelings for nobody and everybody just loves her. So.
I am heartless, that's why.
Okay, before she keeps going, I'm gonna pick my question. So it says, who DM'd who and who initiated the relationship? Okay, so let me tell you guys, funny story. So Gabrielle is actually a huge Too Out to Handle fan, and she shot her shot in my DMs before I even had a chance to acknowledge who this person was. And so I took it upon me as a public service.
Should we just like tell the real story? You've even said on multiple occasions what's actually happened. Chase was a fan of mine.
I was a fan of the other guy.
You're a fan of mine since 2017, and I didn't believe him until he sent me a Snapchat screenshot of when he added me on Snapchat. It was all the way back in 2017. And this summer, he DM'd me.
So guys, what she's saying is it took clout for her to respond to me. See that?
I never saw any other messages.
They were there.
Yeah, he goes, wait, before I add you on Snap, I have to delete a bunch of other messages.
I had to
you
go back and I had to unsend so many messages. There's a lot of messages accumulated over the last 4 years. She popped up on my Explore page on Snapchat when it was like a first thing. I remember watching her YouTube videos before 2017, and I was a big fan of the channel. So I was on my way to Mexico to go see my best friend Marvin, and I was sitting there thinking like, I need to, you know, pick a good companion, aka YouTuber, that is going to, I'm going to bring up, and they're going to show me how to use all this social media.
How to do YouTube?
She's helped me with nothing, and she's the most.
I have tried to get you to do YouTube how many times?
If anything, so I put this girl in high places so that she could thrive, and it doesn't matter who DM'd to. To answer your question, I DM'd her first. And
then all your friends are now in my DMs.
And she's in all of theirs.
I am not. Name names, drop names. Please. I could drop all the names of your friends who are in my DMs.
We're not dropping names, we're not dropping names. She forgot to say that she got naked in front of Nathan.
He walked in. Walked in. No, me and Carly were changing and getting ready. All of a sudden, Nathan just swings open the door, and I'm like, Nathan goes, ah! Okay, this is a good question. It says, would you marry him if you were both single at 40?
No shot.
If you're single and lonely at 40 and had no chance with anyone else, you still wouldn't marry me?
No shot.
Even if I was the last human being on this entire world?
At least I'll have a buddy to die with. Buddy, old pal, old friend.
I hate you so much. Wow, that just like hurt a little bit.
My wallet is not big enough to marry Gabrielle. This girl, she lost her Prada bag yesterday and didn't break a sweat.
I found it sitting on my counter.
And she wasn't panicking at all.
What's the worst thing / most embarrassing thing you've done in public?
Why am I getting all these questions? It's a Q&A for you.
I'm answering it
Alright,
too.
you go first this time.
I threw up on a table once.
You guys want to see the video?
No, we're not bringing out the video. And it was in front of his family.
Oh, that was a long trip in Mexico.
In Mexico. And Aunt Brenda was like, she can really handle these. And then Aunt Brenda was not okay.
Okay, let me tell you about what else Gab did. So this is the first time I saw Gab's little feisty side. So I had this little French girl there that was like flirting with me and whatever. And Gab doesn't say anything until my Aunt Brenda, because my Aunt Brenda is also from the hood, she started getting a little bit too friendly with me, and my aunt got super mad. And so we're walking outside, and my aunt's gonna go snatch this girl's weave off, essentially. And I'm sitting there like, Gab, help me stop my aunt. And Gab's like, no, I want to see it. I'm here for it.
I was like, come on, Aunt Brenda, you got this.
She wanted my aunt to go beat up the girl. Her drunk old feisty jealous self.
That was a very interesting trip.
Yeah, it was really good. Gab was hungover like the last like 2 days of that. Didn't want to do anything. All she wanted to do was just sit there. I'd be like, do you want some food? She'd be like, no, I'm good. Do you want to
I was like, leave me alone.
But it's alright. We still had a great time.
What was your most embarrassing thing?
My most embarrassing moment. Oh yeah, so I was on national television and a giant cockroach.
No, that doesn't count. That's not embarrassing. That's what got you famous.
How is that not embarrassing? Literally, 5 people saw what she did. Millions.
5 people! You posted that on your Snapchat story whenever you got mad at me. So then it had 200,000 people, and how many people DM'd me and messaged me about it?
So listen, yeah, I had a giant cockroach land on my head, and on national television.
It made you famous.
When I was talking about my feelings. That you said the most embarrassing moment. You just, like, if you didn't know that story, you would find that really embarrassing. She just knows the story, so she wants some new juicy tea. And I feel like I haven't felt that. Oh my.
If it wasn't for that bug landing on your head, you probably wouldn't be where you're at today. Hate to break it to
As
you.
the star of Two Out the Handle, she's very fortunate enough to become good companions with me. So we're going to move on to the next question.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so the next question I got is, why do you hang out with a different girl every single day?
Here's the thing, he assigns them to different weekdays. So on Mondays it's one girl, Tuesdays is another, then Wednesday, Thursday is me. No, I'm kidding.
Now, I gotta keep Gab on her toes because Gab starts getting complacent, thinking like, you know, I'm leading the race. And sometimes she might be leading the race, but sometimes I gotta remember, like, I'm too hot to handle Chase. Like, I should be having an army of girls trying to beat down the door to get in here, right? Instead, I got Gab snoring in the other room. But listen, to keep it a buck with you guys, I keep other girls in my videos because all of them are so lovely, and I am notorious for being...
He's known for that.
Being toxic supervillain online.
So he can't be nice.
It's called embracing the role. You know, Gab knows it's all fun and games until it's not. We don't want to talk about what happened on Halloween, but...
That could be a really good story time video because someone did something dumb. Who was that? Point 2 fingers at the person who was a dumb ass.
That leads into the next segment of why did Chase and Gab follow each other?
Yeah, Chase. Let's be honest now. Because Chase blocked me on everything.
I gotta take mental breaks from Gabrielle, so I block her and everything so I don't see anything. And Gabrielle...
And then he unblocks me 4 days later.
Gabrielle is very passive-aggressive on Twitter. She doesn't know how to spell with a dang, but she gets her point across.
Imagine your coping mechanism being blocking people. The clown emoji.
She loves the clown emoji. Insert clickbaiting material right here. Am I dating Gabrielle and am I attracted to her? Well, guys, I got something for you. Just kidding.
Wait, no, that was another question that I had. Have you guys ever kissed? It's somewhere around here. Did you and Chase kiss? Should we test it for the video? I'll leave that for all your girls back in LA. How many are there? 5, 6? Should we name them? Should I get the roster out? I know all of them. I'm friends with all of them.
I have a roster.
I'm friends with all of them.
I don't have a roster.
Should I expose you right now and say every single one of their names?
I don't know.
It's a little bit of a long list, so you might be here for a moment.
Okay, we're gonna start saying names. I'm gonna start saying names.
What's my best quality? Come on, hype me up a little bit, and I'll tell you your best quality.
Gabrielle's best quality is she's a very likable person. I would say she appeals to like a lot of audiences. I like being able to take her to events, drop her in a room, and I don't have to worry about her. Which
is exactly what you do. He disappears. He brings me to places with all of his friends that I've met maybe once. I now am friends with all of them, but that has happened so many times where Chase is like, oh, hi, by the way. I'm like, oh.
I'll come back and she's got like 10 new friends and she's good, so.
It happens every time. I make friends with all the girls.
This one's a for me question. This is not for her, but it says, why do I continue to talk about Jack and JC? She doesn't ever talk about them. It's just me that talks about them because
she's toxic.
I'm toxic. I think it's funny.
I think it's annoying.
I talk about it mostly because I like to push buttons, especially hers. I find it funny. I find it humorous. I'm not, obligated to do anything specifically. So I personally bring it up because I think it's funny, and I know all of you lovely Gab and Plastic Duck fans all are big supporters of the movement. But like I said, I'm the funny guy, and so
Chase just starts stuff.
Rather than sit there and dwell on the unfortunate past of situationships, I choose
that was not a situationship. That was a relationship.
I think now is the time where I just say, like, Gab has a lot of potential as a great influencer, and I'm doing my best to put her in situations so where she's meeting all the right people to keep entertaining content like this for you guys. Like, I get on her ass about pulling this camera out, and she does well.
Who got you up to film this video?
But I'm not an influencer though, so that's the difference. But like I said, she's a great influencer. She's got a lot of potential. The reason I bring it up a lot because it's a relatable thing that I, as a new person to this Gab movement, I used to watch them. I think, out of the two of them, I'm sitting with the more talented of the two. But keep pushing it, keep chopping, and I'm gonna keep sending the subtle jabs.
You're so annoying. What the heck is your relationship status with each other?
We're actually dating, guys. I proposed to her, and
look at my ring.
Well, the ring is actually not here yet, but for Christmas, she's getting a lovely diamond ring, and
giant.
It's gonna be
bigger than your head. The ring.
I would actually hope for it's bigger than your head, but that's just me.
You have a bigger head though. Me and Chase, people also don't understand. We roast each other extremely hard, and we're doing a podcast or something. We're at the one house, and we just kind of go back and forth with each other.
Honestly, guys, like deadass, if you guys can't banter with one another, you're never gonna get along in the relationship because you can only be lovey-dovey for so long. I'm more of like the tough love type of person. Love the girl to death, but I do get on her head about everything. I tell her all the time, she's like the world's like dumbest smart person.
She says that a lot.
Like, so brilliant, but like blanks out on like so many different things. Like, we will go to the store and I will tell her literally all day, I need to go to this store to get this. And from the moment we leave the store, she will ask the same exact questions. Where are we going again?
Because
what are we getting? When are we getting back? And I will repeat it every single time. Every single time.
He mumbles half of his words, and so he doesn't pronunciate the words. And so I just shake my head and go, half the time it's in one ear, out the other ear, because I don't know what he's saying, and I don't feel like asking, what did you just say?
Right.
Because that's the other thing I always say. What did you just say? I can't hear you. You mumbled.
No. She goes, what are we doing again? Okay, that rolls me into my next question that I need to find on here so I can send it to her. But it was, what is the most annoying quality? What is your favorite and most annoying thing about Gab? I would say my favorite thing about Gab.
Hype me up some more. Come on.
My most annoying thing about Gab. Just kidding. I'd say Gab. My most favorite thing about her. She's got a lot of talent without a lot of experience. That's without
a lot of experience.
Right. Like, you know, like granted, I got a TV show that kind of popped me off. She popped off without a TV show and has marketed herself. She fell off a little bit, but you know, I brought her back to life. I would say my least favorite quality is when she goes into a cabinet, she leaves the freaking door open. Or when I go grocery shopping and she's helping me put the groceries away, she literally just throws shit in the freezer and in the fridge, wherever.
It's organized in my thought process.
And like, it blows me away because I'm the most OCD anal person about like, meats go on one shelf, white meats go on a different one, sweets go on the bottom. Like, you know, I organize.
He has the biggest sweet tooth.
Water, milk. True feelings about the other and ever consider dating. Gab, tell me your feelings about me.
No, you tell me your feelings first and then I'll tell you mine. This
is your channel. You go ahead. This is for the people. It's for the one time she's not going to be clickbaity. We'll find out in this episode of Gabrielle Moses'
We're not going to be clickbaity. I'm going to say the honest truth. I hate you a lot sometimes. You press my buttons like no other person.
I feel like
that's because I care about you. Well, the thing about Chase, guys, he knows how to press your buttons. I also press buttons too, so I annoy the crap out of him if he pisses me off, which is true. And that's why I end up getting blocked all the time. And that's why we unfollow and follow and unfollow and follow and unfollow and follow.
For the record, she's never unfollowed or blocked me. It's when I block her.
It's always you blocking me.
Forces her to unfollow me. I think I just unblocked her on Instagram.
You literally just unblocked me on Instagram today.
Listen guys. Notorious clickbaiter Gabrielle, what she's meaning to say is, yes, Chase, you know, I hate you, but it's a transition for love. Because
yeah, I'm madly in love with you.
You can't hate somebody without loving them. I love her very much, guys. Would I consider dating Gabrielle? I feel like me considering it is a suffice enough answer. I considered.
You considered dating me?
Guys, this is gonna be really funny. So like, okay, so I went to a music festival.
EDC.
EDC.
Do you know anything about festivals?
Was really not mentally all the way locked in like I normally say I am. And I may or may not have asked Gabrielle to be my girlfriend multiple times that night, but she said yes, so I was like, why do you keep recording? And she's laughing hysterically. Still, I was saying, I just want to remember this tomorrow. Oh, why do you want to remember this?
Because it was funny.
Why do you want to remember this?
It was so funny. Are you kidding me?
So yes, guys, I asked her to be my girlfriend.
I know. Okay, anyways, guys, we're gonna shut up now because we have a Friendsgiving to go to in a little bit. But yes, we hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it didn't cause too many problems.
I'll cut this off for you guys. New exit trail. You guys can follow her on all our socials at Gabrielle_Moses on all of that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.